of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. And taking the ball for Seattle, Ryan Wu. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mookie Betts now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Swings and misses, struck him out. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor, and they get the out on Smith, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Oh, and he brushes him back upstairs again.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So Julio Rodriguez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Julio Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike 1. Tucker has a beat on it, but misjudges this one, and it falls. Tucker hustles to get it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. To the right side, Freeman. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning is over. Back in Seattle, top of the second, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Toss to Naylor. One pitch and one out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Applies the tag and they get two. Double play. Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Whoa. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13.
So runner at second, two down. Max Muncy now at the plate.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging for the kill. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Foul ball there. Out towards right center field. Pajes makes his way towards it. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Pajes ranging into the alley, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Up and in, look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Nope, that's foul. Two down, nobody on. That misses. 3-1. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Reaches but can't haul it in. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's in there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Mookie digs in here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
Nope, outside.
That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 4.
Emerson.
First pitch, not close. That one almost got him. Here's a 2-1. And there's a ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. Oh, 1 down. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Garver at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. That misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Here's Josh Naylor. Golden opportunity right here.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Here's a 1-1. And Naylor swings through that one. That's outside. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Julio Rodriguez. Next for the Mariners, Alex Vesia comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Fouls away the first offering.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. This one in the air right field. Tucker moving under this one. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Line drive, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the air to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here is Freddie Freeman. The other way, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Tap foul at the plate. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Quick move to first. Freeman gets back easily. The Dodgers with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. Vesia, in his 6th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him swinging.
The batter, number 8. Designated
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pajes gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
Randy Arozarena.
Strike 2. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings through that.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under this one, takes it in for the out. So digging in, Andy Pajes struck out swinging his first time. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
2 away now. Go ahead run on base. Here's Ohtani.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 2-run blast. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. This one smacked out to left center. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 4. Tucker moving under it. And a quick out, number 1. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Out towards right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Garver, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Crawford leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
On the ground. Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Wu back to work. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Out towards right center field. 1 away. Next to the dish is Freddie.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Raley settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Gets him to chase after that one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Lake Trinan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Raley now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Mariners trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball, low.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
One gone runner at first. Cole Young will hit next.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Waste no time there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
2 on, 1 out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one misses. Ball 3. And fouled off. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. First and third, 1 down. That one carrying. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Back in Seattle, top of inning number 7, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizzardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen. These He's got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And a foul ball. Bizzardo, the 6-foot righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Slow roller to third. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Andy Pajes.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 4. Tucker on the move, and there's 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a really nice approach. Shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Garver, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And the batter now, Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. Fought off foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That gets by him. Around third. He scores to tie it up. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And that will end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the 8th. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, left field. And there's 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a chopper. And that chance handled. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air out to center. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez under it. And there are 2 down. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground, right side. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And step. In for the Mariners. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
That one drifts inside. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Cole Young now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Ground ball to the right side. Fires to first in time. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
And that is that. Back in Seattle, all set to start the ninth in this one. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swings through that high fastball.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Kyle Tucker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And stepping in for the Mariners. Oh, that got him. And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
For the Mariners,
here's the third baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Up the middle, flips it, throw, pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Winning run stands at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the catcher to hit, Mitch Garver. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at the plate. Josh Naylor, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
And that is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to extra innings. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Muncy comes in to score. To second, and he's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Kim can't hold up, and that's a strike. That's through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. And now, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 10th. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Here comes Pages around third. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit weakly on the ground, but it kicks foul. On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run homer, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cole Young will hit next. Tied at 4. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman. Got the out. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. And a base hit right there. And the winning run is aboard. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base. So digging in, Randy Arozarena. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. We're in extras here, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Freeman swings through it for strike one. Bunting, and he pops it up. There's one. Hung up in a rundown now. Safe at second, and he gets back in. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the third baseman, number 4. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez. And fouled off. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Tied at 4. Safe at third, and here we go. Winning run at third, and nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the play, J.P. Crawford. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In to score from third, and they've tied it again.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
One here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.